What's up, guys? So I'm gonna continue with pretty much the same things as yesterday. Though I did upgrade the gear a bit. I had some time to farm oils and I finally got this chest ascended on the Brago gear. But then I'm also gonna try a new build on Bloodgorged. Like, before I was using him in 6-piece stone skin. And now I'm gonna try him in a fast build, as somebody suggested in the comments. And he has a little bit of accuracy, so it might be able to lock down some enemies. But it puts like a random skill on cooldown, and it can weak hit. So it isn't anything like Warlord lockout, but maybe it will come useful. And he doesn't have very high damage, so I'm not sure about this, but we will try. If I can get a kill with this skill, then it will block revive just like Initve, but it's only with this skill and his damage is not very high, so we will see. But instead of making like 6-piece stone skin with very high damage and low speed like last time, now I'm gonna try him in very fast swift parry build, and I'm gonna use him with Nakarada, and maybe I can rotate some of the skills and get the cooldowns back. But let's see how it plays out in practice. I don't have very high hopes for it, but maybe I will be surprised. We will see. I mean, on paper it sounds nice, but I have tried to use him many times, so I'm not really convinced that this will work. Oh, nice. I think this guy is one of the streamers on Twitch. I don't know him super well, but I do know his stream. Maybe he's streaming right now, let's see. And yeah, he has very good account. That I already know. I have been using a lot of the slow dodges lately and not the fast one that I use in classic arena offense. Let's continue with that. The fights are super long anyway, so I do like this one actually. Yep, I think probably he will probably like pick lockout as his last, so I might not be able to ban this Taras, but if he does not bring lockout, then I will ban Taras for sure. Let's go with Nakarada, and then I do want a second reviver. I don't want to go with Ukko or like no reviver, so let's go with the other dodges. I'm getting the issue of finding the champions again. There it is. Yeah, I don't think he's streaming right now. I don't find his stream. Well, I'm sure that will happen eventually, but not this time, I guess. Of course, he picked like UDK and... Oh my god, this is a horrible matchup for me. Well, it is lost. Let's just try with the Bloodgorged anyway, if I can even find it. Can I find it in time? I think not. Well, that didn't start out well. I wasn't even able to find the champion because this is so horribly organized that it is what it is. Nice. He at least let me pick a nuker, but it's not gonna be easy to, like, I'm still gonna lose to this team anyway. Okay, I need to put the champion tags after this fight to the Bloodgorged so that I can find it. Nice, we got lucky there with the sheep. Maybe, well, never mind, he does have the UDK. He doesn't have any reviver in the team, but it's gonna take me like a couple minutes until I can do any damage through this UDK, so... But at least thanks for him for letting me play this fight, because if he banned the Rotos, then I would have just had to quit this fight, I guess. They really need to do something about the way it shows you the champions, because this is just out of the control. Like, okay, I was kind of looking at the other screen, but like, it's so slow to find the specific champions you're looking for, so... Even if you put the champion tag, it isn't really... It doesn't actually show it in the order that you thought that it should show you. Like, the different tags have different priorities, and then it doesn't go by the tags only, but it looks the tags and the ascension, so it still doesn't show you just champions with tags. Anyway, he has 2 good champions, like... I guess I can't even survive for a little bit against this Charged. I mean, I'm not fast, so I can't really go before him. Maybe Rotos can still... Maybe if I do get a crit with the A3, I might do some kind of comeback, but probably not. His UDK doesn't look like... Well, it is kind of tanky. If that was like 10k, I guess. Yeah, probably I can't one-shot it without attack buff. Even if I do get a crit. Oh, I did, okay. Yeah, okay, so it was kind of low HP, yeah. Well, I guess I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna lose. If he just gets, like, charged A1 on the Rotos, he will die, but... But even if I do win, it's basically because he let me win, so... But yeah, I don't think the... Can I kill it? Nice. I'm not really sure if the... Bloodgorged, like... It would have just gotten one-shotted and it wouldn't have been able to do anything against this. Basically, I won this because he knew that I didn't have 2 nukers and he banned the Kymar and let me have the Rotos, but I would have definitely lost that fight. There it is. But yeah, the issue with this is that now that it's not in a stone skin, it's not gonna like... it's easily gonna die to champions like Torches that ignore shields, even through Necret protection. So probably it wouldn't have worked against that team, but maybe it will work against some other team. We will try. Well, since he didn't ban the Rotos, I guess that worked out, but maybe I should have just gone with triple Reviver against that team and not use Necret at all. Even if I pick like Samson, like even he would get one shot, so I don't think anything else would have worked except like Revivers in Stone Skin. And the Charged can kill one Reviver even through Stone Skin at the start of the fight, so if I pick both Python and the Duchess with Stone Skin, then I might have been able to do better. But probably I can't win a team like that. Unless they go easy on me. This team doesn't look as bad actually. Kind of depends what he picks in the end, but these champions don't, so... definitely here I think the Initve or Bloodgorged could be interesting options, so I think let's go again with Necret and a second Reviver. Yeah. I could go with triple Revivers, but the Leorios is easily gonna kill my champions, so... Yeah, either... Fuck. Yeah, let's just go with Duchess. Either her or Python. But yeah, the first fight was kind of hectic, like... I should have lost that fight, but Yeah, it is what it is. I kind of feel bad that he let me basically win by not banning the Rotos. So yeah, this team doesn't look very scary at all. We can easily beat this team. We can even go with Samson against this guy. It's not very tanky team, so he will definitely have enough damage to kill it. Yeah, like these champions used to be very good like 1 or 2 years ago, but now they are not like threatening at all, and the team makes huge difference. The last team was super scary, but this is not scary at all to me, so I do hope that if Plarium plans to focus on PvP this year, that they will do more champion-like balancing that they have done in the past. Yeah, I guess that ally attack was pretty good combination with 2 nukers. Nice. Samson is starting to do some work. Now, even if I take the Leorios to 1 HP, and his passive procs, and if his passive procs, it's not gonna hit very hard because, like, or it's not gonna hit at all because he's frozen, so it's good. Can I just one-shot his team? Let's just use the A3 this time to get the increased crit damage. I think I can probably one-shot his entire team with this skill. Because it's not tanky. Yeah, but yeah, basically. Yeah, this is what I mean. Against a team with Harima, this skill would do like 10k damage, and they probably would have shield, so they wouldn't have taken any damage, but a squishy team like this, it was completely able to one-shot it, so... We have kind of issue that the champions are so tanky nowadays if you have the few specific things, like Stone Skin and Boloster and stuff like Harima or UDK passives. If you don't have those, then it's completely different like game, but if you do have them, then all the champions that can do enough damage is something like Jorged or like Rotos or Taras, and like hardly anything else does have it. I mean, there is like Baron and some others, but it starts to get a lot harder to get any kills on other champions. But against those old type of teams, you can easily kill them even with Samson nuke. So again, we got Cardiel in the enemy team. Cardiel has never really been that popular. Like, I've used it and people do use it, but it's never been a meta champion. Against this guy, I think maybe Initve pick will be very interesting, but it kind of depends what he picks. Let's just go with the double Duchess, and then we have some options after. Maybe I will not use Necret, or either I will use Necret or I will go triple nuker, I think. Yes, same deal. Neither one of these 2 nukers look very scary to me, so I can definitely handle this team. Should I go with Ukko? I mean, he does have the cleanse, but if Ukko gets... Yeah, actually, let's not go with Ukko, I guess. I could go with something like... Now, let's just go with Necret and Initve, yeah. That's just a very solid and safe choice, though. Samson would work here as well. But the Ronda isn't gonna... I mean, it depends how good gear it is. Like, the Ronda might be able to one-shot the Rotos, but probably not through Necret. But it should still kill Initve, I think. But if he bans Rotos, then we have double Reviver, and it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, I trolled the first fight, so let's do some proper fights and try to be smart and not stupid today. Maybe I should have gone triple nuker against this team, but I feel like either way I should have easy time against this. Maybe he will prove me wrong, but this seems like a very easy team. Rotos or Initve should both easily be able to get kills, and probably Initve can one-shot both of his nukers with his A3, since he doesn't even have bolster in the team. That hit pretty high, but of course Initve is like not tanky, so oh shit, he can still hit the Initve because I have 2 whales up. This is actually not good. Okay, but my Duchess is gonna go before his Aelil. It should be okay. Yeah, he's gonna lose the whale and then it's fine. As long as my Initve gets a turn, I should be good here. Okay, it's showtime. Come on, Initve. Surely you have enough damage to kill these 2 nukers. Yeah, I guess Aelil was tanky enough for Initve because of his passive. Aelil passive is kind of interesting because on paper it sounds like he's a tanky champion, but it doesn't do anything against hard-hitting champions like Taros or Rotos or like Georged. They are easily gonna one-shot it, so the passive isn't really that good, to be honest. But I guess against Initve, who isn't like very hard-hitting, it was good enough, but something like Georged is gonna kill the Aelil multiple times over anyway, so it's not really that like good. He could definitely use a buff. I mean, there's many worse champions than Aelil, but it could be buffed as well. I mean, I kind of have this thing like many people. Of course, most of the champions in this game aren't good, so you're gonna have many bad champions on your account. And I'm hoping that some of them will be buffed, because there's so many bad ones that surely like one of them will be good. But I mean, we're not looking just for good champions, but something like Cupidus, like actual top tier champion. And I'm hoping that maybe like, I don't know, Queen Eva or some of the other champions that I never use, maybe one of them gets a big buff. If I could choose, I definitely want to get the Spirit Affinity nuker. Like, I guess both Samson and Iron Braco are Spirit Affinity, and it is one of the like reasons why I started using them, but they are not like really top tier, so. Okay, so let's try the triple nuker team again. I kind of picked like double Spirit Affinity because of his candy. I was expecting, I guess he didn't end up picking Necret, so maybe we can beat this team. I have had some pretty bad experiences with Heprock that gets me off guard, but it doesn't look like the worst possible team that I can meet. But yeah, the Samson and Iron Braco on paper is pretty interesting combination, because Samson is kind of tankier than average already because of his passive, and then Braco will also give him passive, but in the end he isn't like that tanky. If I just had Harima passive alone in the team and some other nuker that isn't tanky, then it would be like tankier or as tanky as the Samson is with these two passives, so... But yeah, this team looks kind of weak, honestly, so this should be pretty easy at this point. It is nice when Samson gets a double hit with his nuke, but if he doesn't get a kill, he doesn't do it. And if they have something like Harima, it is very hard to get a kill with one hit, so... Sometimes it just does like 10-15k damage and doesn't even make a dent against the top tier teams. But that was pretty nice nuke to see. Like a big AoE, like massacre. We're kind of winning multiple fights in a row. I think soon we're gonna meet somebody that is completely gonna stomp us, or maybe we meet Rebel again and this time he will not go easy on me, so... I should definitely look for more opportunities to use this Mortal as well. Like, I haven't used him a lot lately, but sometimes, like, if he picks the right team, I should definitely use him. If I just showed my recent picks, do I have all of the champions here? Yeah, it doesn't show Iron Braga, I don't know why. I used Iron Braga and Samson in the last fight, but it doesn't show them. Yeah, the UI in this live arena is just not good. They really need to try to fix it later. His team is kind of weird. He does have two, like, Force Affinity champions, so maybe let's go with Samson against him. Yeah, I think let's go with Nakarada then. Depending what he picks there, but maybe I pick Ukko and he bans Rotos. And then my Ukko will be tanky, but let's see. If he does ban Duchess, then I guess I'm pretty sure it's still gonna protect Rotos, so it's not gonna be very tanky. Yeah, so he has three Force champions. I really want to ban Harima, but maybe I should even ban... wait, let's use the Bloodgorged in this fight. Yeah, let's use the Bloodgorged and ban the Harima. Now I don't have any revivers if he bans the Duchess, but I think maybe I can do this. We'll see. It kind of depends. I guess the Ukko can own me as well. Okay, so he didn't even end up banning Duchess. That's pretty interesting. Well, I mean, if it protected the Bloodgorged and he just gets a turn and kills the Ronda, then I would win, so... This is the first time I have seen anybody use Mother Cybele in live arena. Yeah, so she wasn't able to kill my Duchess because she does have triple reaction and is very tanky. It kind of did way more damage than I thought though. I don't think I can kill this Ronda without attack buff and with that shield. That's kind of bad. And also I'm kind of surprised he's that much faster even with these buffs, because this Bloodgorged is like, I don't remember, like 280 speed or something, so it is very fast build and it still hasn't gotten a turn. Wait, Ronda is starting to lose its shield though. Maybe I can kill it. It is positive affinity, so... Nah, he's gonna sleep me again. Yeah. And now it has decreased, so now it definitely can't kill it. I could poke revive on the Ukko though, maybe I should do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's block revive on the Ukko. I don't think it... That looked kind of high. Maybe it would have killed the Ronda, but I didn't think it would kill the Ronda, so I didn't even try it. But maybe we can still make a comeback if I just can get turns on these champions. I need to get polymorph on Samson. I'm kind of in between polymorph and bone armor, but probably I still want polymorph on him actually. Now, can we get some lockdowns? Maybe we can get some nice lockdown on his Ronda. Let's see. Yeah, we got something on Ronda. I'm not sure if he got his nuke, but we did get something, but not on Sivy. She did resist it. Okay. This is kind of cutting in close, but it looks like we can win. Also, Samson does have his weird thing that he probably doesn't even know that he does hit weak affinity on Ronda, so it's probably not gonna die. But it does actually remove increased defense on enemy. I mean, he doesn't have super high accuracy, but it can remove the defense buff on the enemy. Okay, everybody resisted. His A3 would give the accuracy buff, but I'm not using it yet. I'm saving it to rotate the cooldown on his A2 faster. Looks like we're probably still losing this team. It's just his fast Siphi is like not giving my team any chance to like take any turns, so maybe I should have just picked Nakarada and Bloodgorged instead of Samson. But I should have done that. Come on, hit me, let me get the turn, nice. I don't think the Ronda is gonna die, but there's a chance that if we don't weak hit, maybe we could even kill it. No, it was kind of close. Almost. Now, if Ronda hits him with A1 and not A2, then we can... He's definitely not gonna die to the A1, and maybe we can kill the Ronda. But if it does the A2, then it's definitely gonna die. Okay, it's the A2, yeah. Yeah, definitely if I picked the Bloodgorged, it would have worked here, because his team was kind of low HP and squishy, so that was definitely my mistake this time. Well, definitely not the only time or the last time, but yeah. So this time we have a level 95. I think this means that we first pick Bloodgorged. Okay, it seems like he has pretty good team actually. Let's go with the same that he's picking. Yeah, his team is very similar to like my teams as well. I guess I'll use the Ukko instead of Kaimar, but it's basically the same thing. And probably still Rotos, right? Yeah, let's go with Rotos, yeah. If he bans the Duchess, it's kind of not good. This Bloodgorged really does need the attack buff on himself, so... but yeah, I think we will ban the Kaimar. Okay, so he did ban the Duchess. But this does mean that if Ukko gets good RNG in the fight, then we totally can win this. It kind of depends. Okay, let's see, give us good RNG. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice, he was using Frostbite. But I did get double stun, so that's very good. And since Candy got the block buffs on himself, he didn't get immunity. And he's definitely gonna die to this even without attack buff with that HP, so it's looking pretty good. Okay, I think this fight could have gone either way, but we had pretty good RNG at the start, so we totally stormed this fight. Surely we must be getting pretty high in the rankings, like... I think I only fought my clanmates twice at this point. I haven't really met them a lot. Oh, it's somebody from, what's his name? It's one of the mods and content creators. Besmir, yeah, it's Besmir's clan. I don't know if he streams anymore. I don't think I have seen him streaming in a very long time. Yeah, let's just first pick Rotos and let him go with his UDK. If Bloodgorged was Spirit Affinity, I think it would be way better. Then he might actually be very threatening, or like, not very threatening, but a bit of threatening against those Harima teams that they like to pick against me, so... This team is very tanky. I don't think Samson will be great here, so... Let's just go with Nakarada again, and then we will either use Initve or Bloodgorged. We will see. I have seen quite a few people using Valkyrie in live arena, which is kind of interesting because she is a pretty good champion, but hasn't seen a lot of use lately after Stone Skin. Her passive actually doesn't work against champions that have Stone Skin on them. Like, wait, let's see. I think, yeah, Bloodgorged is even like strong affinity against the Tranda, so let's definitely go with him. And let's just go last champion, just another reviver, and we should be good, yeah. So, Valkyrie used to be very popular back in the days. Like, she used to be like top tier champion for arena, both offense and defense actually. But that was during the speed meta. And when Stone Skin was released, it's of course one of the most popular item sets that you see in defense. Should we actually ban the Duchess? No, let's still ban the Kymar. But yeah, Stone Skin has this effect that is not super well known, that you can't actually reduce the turn meter of champions in Stone Skin. And of course, oftentimes you might not even want to, but it kind of made Valkyrie very like unreliable because she actually doesn't reduce the enemy turn meter like she used to. There also used to be this very niche strategy that basically hardly anybody knows. I'm not sure if there was any videos about it at all, but people used to use Valkyrie a lot in defense. This was maybe like 2-3 years ago. And they built her low resistance on purpose. I mean, not low resistance, low accuracy. And that was because at this point, the meta champion, like the best nuker in offense, was Tranda. And she was always used with like Kymar or Ceres. And Tranda has higher base resistance than those champions. Like does all of the dwarves. Like they have very high base resistance. And if you build Valkyrie like low accuracy, I think it was somewhere around like 200 or something that people built on it. On purpose, like low accuracy. And oftentimes you could make it so that the enemy Tranda resists her turn meter reduction, and the enemy buff stripper doesn't. Which makes it so that they go before Tranda, and as the Tranda goes before them. And then... what do I want to do here? I think I'll just go with the AoE, though he's gonna take a lot of damage. But yeah, you basically mess up their turn order, and they will not get the buff strip before their nuker, and it will kind of ruin their fight. So that used to be very meta in like top arena, but hardly anybody knows about this tactic because it hasn't been used in years, and only like platinum players knew about it. And it was so niche thing that it's like it only made sense in like top platinum arena. So but yeah, I do actually have 2 Valkyries, so I did try to use him, but I will probably use him a bit more later. I could combo him with Brago, but they are both the same affinity, which isn't the best. And if you just use Valkyrie as a nuker in live arena team, it definitely doesn't have enough damage to kill tanky teams, so you must run a team with three nukers if you use her. If you use her as a nuker, that is. He's probably using her as a nuker as well, but I can't even tell because Valkyrie doesn't hit very hard. But I guess he basically has 3 nukers in the team. Yeah, let's just use the attack buff. Now, because I did it, I guess... No, I guess it's fine, it doesn't matter. I'm having really hard time being able to like use the A3 against his Tranda, but... Yeah, the increased cooldown actually landed a lot there. I think everybody got it. Hopefully we got some good skills locked out. The issue with him is that it's only one random skill, so it could be something useless. And I can't tell which skill is on cooldown, so... But he is in a very fast build now. I can actually show it again after this fight. He doesn't have very high attack, it's kind of low and he's in speed boots, but he's like closer to like 300 speed. When I finish like ascending his boots and glooping him, he will be over 300 speed in this same build. So, and of course this is the kind of gear that not many people have like insane amount of speed parry like I do from many years, but it's nice to at least try to find a way to use it. I haven't really been able to use the Swift parry a lot, so it is kind of frustrating. Again, I can't use the A3, like it's not gonna be able to kill Rotos through his passive, and it's gonna weak hit against his others too. I really want to get a turn against this Tranda, but I just can't get through the whales from the Duchess, so... Kind of unlucky there that Nakarada got cheap. I might even lose this fight, it doesn't look like. Team didn't look that strong, but the Bloodgorged is kind of iffy pick, so I might even lose this. If I had Rotos in this fight, like it would be super easy, but yeah, I got kind of unlucky with the Nakarada, and Bloodgorged kind of got cucked by the enemy Duchess, so... I think he still has like 1 or 2 turns left anyway, so it wasn't even close. Yeah, let's actually look at the Bloodgorged build so you can see what I'm dealing with. So as you can see, it's not very high attack at all, it's like 6k. I mean, I guess it depends what you compare it to, but it's in speed boots. I haven't completely glooped these yet because I haven't really been using these boots, but I thought that I will try a faster build with his lockdown. Somebody was, I think I mentioned this already, but somebody was suggesting to me in comments that I will try this build, but it seems kind of usable, but it's not like it's top tier. Like in that team, I wasn't able to get the turn against the Tranda to like kill it and block revive it, and the A2 AoE nuke alone isn't very threatening to the enemy team, so maybe, I think maybe Initve would have been better in that fight. Initve would have definitely killed the Rotos, so probably I should just use Initve, but maybe I will find a fight where I use 3 nukers and Bloodgorged will be one of them. I mean, if I don't try these random champions, then I will never know, so I don't really mind losing some fights because of bad decisions. This team looks very squishy. Yeah, it's... I can't really tell what support I should pick because I don't know his team, but Necrot is just the most safest option when I don't know his team, so let's just go with it. I haven't been using a lot of Cardiel today and yesterday. Somebody in the comments wanted me to see a fight with both Cardiel and Initve. I could try this in this fight, but if he picks another champion that I want to ban, and I let him use this Baron, then it can kill this Duchess because I don't have anybody in the stone screen, but maybe I can take the risk and see what happens. Because I really wanted to see a fight where I use like both Cardiel and Necrot with Initves, so I would have like double ally attack, but yeah, okay, this is fine. I guess I will ban the Baron and that's okay. Yeah. I mean, I basically don't have Duchess or like Reviver because he's probably gonna ban my Reviver, so this isn't like I can totally lose this fight, but let's see how it goes. Oh, he didn't ban my Duchess. That's a very interesting choice. I think that was a mistake from his part. He definitely should have banned the Duchess. Now I should be good, since he didn't do it. If I do Initve, okay, he doesn't get the turn. If I do Initve A2 to that sheep, it's gonna kill the sheep and then it's gonna hit the main targets. So it would have killed the Kaimar, but he didn't get the turn, so... Yeah, again I'm getting cucked by the Siphi A1. I already had one fight like this where the Siphi just completely dominated my team. Yeah, I should have gone with Ukko instead of Cardiel. Can I even get a turn against this guy? Maybe not. I definitely need to kill his Leorios, but yeah, let's just do it. I probably can kill his Siphi as well, so he won't get instant turn. But if I let Siphi, I mean the Leorios stay alive, then it would kill my Duchess, so I don't want to let him stack the passive. Okay, I guess this is fine at this point. But yeah, I should have definitely gone with the safe option and just pick like 2 revivers against this guy. That's why it's so hard to use, because I mentioned this many times before, but you basically need 2 nukers and 2 revivers. You can do different teams, but often it's the safest choice, especially if you're not picking after the enemy team. So if I pick something like Guardial and I don't have Guardial and Necret together, and I don't have a reviver in my team, or 2 of them, it can like bite me very hard. So another person from Besmir's clan. I don't think this is the same guy that I fought before. Yeah, let's just go with Protoss and... No, let's actually put Duchess first, so that she's ahead in the team order for the polymorph buff, but I'm not sure what I will pick after this. I kind of want to see his team more. I definitely have a lot more options of champions that I can use now, but a lot of them are very iffy, so... But Samson definitely will work in some fights. I think I will definitely keep him geared and see if I can find situations where I can use him. So we don't know his nukers yet, but he doesn't have 2 revivers, and I'm assuming that he's gonna pick some tanky nukers, so maybe something like Taras or something. And it is protected by Necret, so... I think, yeah, we definitely want to go with Ukko in this fight. Yeah, let's just go, like, ultra safe. Let's go 2 revivers and then 1 nuker and go with the Ukko in this fight, yeah. Because he has to pick 2 nukers at this point, I can already tell that the Ukko is very, like, hard matchup for his team. He does have polymorph, but like... He has Siphi who will go first, but nothing else that is speed threatening me, so... Yeah, I will definitely ban the Harima without question. Maybe the last pick will be Initve, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to think twice about banning Harima. She's instant ban when I see it. Only thing that I will have to ban over her is lockout champions, but if I find a way to fight enemies without like so that I'm able to deal with lockout, something else than Rotos that is able to fight a lockout team, then I will ban Harima even over lockout, but not for now. Let's go with the Duchess Aura, because she does have higher level of polymorph. Probably it won't make any difference, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, because this team doesn't really have any speed threat, I think Ukko can totally destroy him. Yeah, that's good enough. Did the Necret take a turn? Again, I can't see the buffs. Let's just hit the Siphi. I'm not sure if I would kill the shield with Ursuka in the team, so let's just go with the A3. Yeah, if I used the A2, it probably wouldn't have broken the shield and I wouldn't have stolen any of its HP, so... Oh yeah, I forgot about the fact that Rotos getting stunned is completely pointless because he does have the Siphi in the team. Yeah, actually this might be pretty hard for us. I should have big UDK instead of Ripple Reviver. I mean, Ukko can still definitely do some work if he gets good RNG, but so far it didn't, so we will see. And he is stealing a lot of buffs from the enemy, which is nice. Yeah, he wasn't bad big, but it just depends on RNG. UDK is just so strong against Rotos though that it is kind of hard to beat it. Should I still keep hitting the Siphi? It's very low HP. I think so, and it's probably gonna lose the protection eventually because it's so fast. Yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, they have immunity. I guess the only one that I can stun that matters is Ursuka. Nice. Exactly as I wanted it to be. Yeah, that's very annoying. That I think that happened to me. Was it the last fight or second last fight? Then I basically lost because of this issue. Wait. Yeah, let's hit the Siphi and not the Rotos. I was thinking about it in the Rotos, but then it's just gonna get a turn and kill the Initve, so... I don't think the Initve can kill this Rotos right now, because he doesn't have attack buff, but let's give it a go anyway. I don't think it's gonna die. Yeah. Ah, that's kind of... Oh, can he kill the Duchess? If he can kill the Duchess, he basically won. Yeah, I think he kind of won at that point. Do I have a chance? I think I'm not sure if I can kill this Duchess, but... I mean Siphi, but I must try to do that. Come on, just die. Okay, nice. Yeah, I guess I'm good then. That was very close though. It wasn't like easy stomp. Oh yeah, he had one extra turn, but I still also had the extra turn left. If he does hit my Rotos here, then I will have 2 extra turns. Okay, so now if I don't hit his Rotos is still gonna get another turn, but I'm just gonna hit his Rotos, so it's fine. They keep taking like turns in order if they both proc extra turns at the same time, so that's something that you should be aware of, because sometimes if you don't know about that, then it can cause you to lose some fights. I'm not really climbing in the leaderboards at all, like... I guess I need to get many wins to climb at this point. I'm basically staying at the same rank even though I did a bunch of fights. I haven't really used the Brago a lot today, but sometimes I feel like I'm using bad champions just to use them, and I kind of want to like try actually to win this time and not do it too much, so... Blood, I don't recall seeing it at all in the live arena up to this point. I remember that some people were talking about the fact that you could use Constantine like you do use like I'm using Initve. So maybe he's gonna pick both of them. We will see. His team looks kind of squeezy. Samson actually might be a good pick against this. Yeah, let's go with Samson and a second reviver. Maybe I should go with Python for once. Yeah, now I can still pick Necret or Cardial or another nuker. We will see. Maybe he's gonna pick Constantine, I assume. I don't think Vlad by itself is very threatening. Let me check. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything that is threatening to me. And it does put a lot of debuffs, so it can sheep itself pretty well. Fuck, I was slow. Let's just go with the second Duchess. His team is very squishy. I can kill them even if I'm locked out, so I could just ban the Arbiter. Should I do it? Yeah, let's try it. He's kind of picking a weird team. And I'm not too afraid of the Shazar unless he bans these Duchess. But let's try this anyway. I never let the enemy team pick the Warlord. And it will be kind of fun to mix it up and for once ban something else than the Warlord. And if he doesn't have attack buff with those bombs, then it's not very threatening at all, so... Yeah. And when the team is so squishy like this, then this is the one time that I can totally get a lot of benefit from Samson. Because even if I don't like... even if I'm locked out, then the Samson is just gonna spam his A1 because of his passive, so... it will work pretty well. And he has tons of AoE in his team, so Samson should be able to get some hits in. Every time he gets crit, he should hit the enemy, but I guess the Vlad just now blocked his passive, so it isn't like applying yet, but once he gets rid of the buff, then it will be good. And yet this team is so squishy that it's just gonna die. Even to the A1s. Usually you're not gonna see teams like this. Like, if you look at my team, I have like triple reviver and everybody in my team is like over 100k HP and he's using this kind of very squishy team against me. And I didn't even let him use his attack buff, so... Though if, like, well, it's not gonna be so. I have two kind of fast revivers, so even if Samson does die, I will be able to revive him eventually, so I should be fine. I was sure that he was gonna use, like, Vlad and Constantine, but he was just using one of them. I guess he does have even worse champions than I do, even if he has the Warlord, but he doesn't have any good nukers, so that kind of sucks. I wonder if we're eventually gonna get like use that will last for many minutes. I have had that issue in other games before, so... Again, they're using Arbiter. I haven't seen a lot of Arbiter, and usually when I see good teams use Arbiter, it's usually like Arbiter, Siphi and Georged, something like that. Yeah, I bet he's gonna use Georged against me. Georged is so squishy that even though he's a good nuker, it's hard to use him unless you go first, but if he can go first, then it is insanely good nuker. And I should definitely... I'll go with the strategy this time that I'll go with 2 Stone Skin Revivers, because I'm guessing that he will pick Georged and then some other nuker. And he can kill 1 Reviver through Stone Skin, but he can't kill both of them, so if I do ban the Warlord, yeah, he did pick Georged, like, that makes sense. But I'm able to survive even this Georged this time. His team is very squishy though, so Samson can definitely finish this team. Against many teams, if I just use Samson and no other nuker, he just doesn't have enough damage to kill them, but a team like this, I can totally kill with Samson. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think we should be good. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a hard fight, but I think I made the best team choice that I could do, and I kind of predicted his team, so... Unlike the first fight where I didn't... I was too slow picking the last champion, and I didn't pick 2 nukers, and the enemy took pity on me, and I only won because he didn't ban my nuker, so this time I actually played it properly, I think. I guess his passive didn't proc there, because Python should usually die to it. But yeah, like I said, we have 2 revivers in Stone Skin, so even if he kills 1 of them, he won't wipe my team, and that's why I picked this kind of team. Even the ultra tanky Duchess that is 140k HP, it's still gonna die to the Georged if it has good gear, because like Georged basically one-shots anything in this game without Stone Skin or without like Harima passive or something. So yeah, I'll do the same trick that I have talked about before on Samson, that even though his A3 does give him buffs, including crit damage and extra turn, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna save it after I use the nuke and then use it to reduce the cooldown of this nuke. I guess his team was even squishier than I thought, but yes, Samson was a great pick here. Yeah, that was pretty fast fight actually. That's almost the same time as you see in Classic Arena, so... Are we finally getting a bit higher in the rankings? Not really. Yeah, but I'll probably never get this high though. I mean, there does seem to be a decent amount of arena players, because it's not just me doing this content, there is many others doing it as well. And many of these people I actually do know that I see in this list. Yeah, the thing that happened with Bloodgorged, it was kind of what I was expecting. I mean, I think he will be okay, but it's just very inconsistent to use him, so... I will definitely keep him geared, but I'm not really gonna blind pick him against enemies. Maybe I will pick him sometimes if they pick a perfect team against him, but he's not gonna make my like top champions for this content, so... But now I at least have some more toys to try to counter the enemy team, so it's still good. I do have this series geared as well, even though I haven't used her in a single fight. I already had her geared last time, but I just haven't found a fight that I wanted to use her. And he started this fight with 2 polymorph champions, so definitely not gonna use her. It's 2 force affinity champions, so maybe it is time to use Samson or Brago in this fight. But let's still go with the Rotos and I definitely don't want to go with Ukko in this team. Yeah, let's just go with the other Duchess. I should have picked the tanky one first, but I forgot about the plan that I made. Harima, goddammit. He has triple force affinity. I bet he's not gonna ban Rotos in this fight. I mean, not triple, quadruple force affinity. Nice. He probably knows my team. Okay, I guess we're definitely gonna pick like... Yeah, let's just go with 2 nukers here. He picks quadruple force affinity, so I guess I'll go with the triple nuker that includes 2 spirit affinity champions. This is kind of funny matchup, but I would have to guess that he probably knows my team. Brockney is kind of interesting choice. I don't think I have seen anybody use him. I did use Brockney a few times, but it's just better to pick a reviver if you do have them, so... But he can work out as kind of like a budget Duchess if you don't have Duchess. He did ban my tanky Duchess, which was the right one to ban. I mean, it does have like higher level of blessing, so it kind of makes sense that they usually are gonna ban it unless they know my builds. So, but with this team, when I have the like passive from Braco, maybe this Duchess can survive a bit, because just having this one nuker isn't very threatening to me. I mean, it's weak affinity and it isn't like ultra hard hitting nuker, so this should probably be, I think, easy fight, but it might take a while. And this does have polymorph, so I might get CC'd if I keep seizing him. Yeah, let's just go for the nuker. I guess I could go with the A2 first, but no, let's just try to kill the nuker. Good. And I think he still has polymorph left, so let's hit the Python. I mean, not polymorph, I mean reaction, of course. Maybe I could have used Bloodgorged in this team, now that I think about it. I should have made it as my last pick, I guess. Well, you make mistakes. I think I will definitely win this, but Bloodgorged would have been a better pick against him. It's kind of hard to, like, I basically need to make Bloodgorged as my last pick in the team if I know the enemy team, but I can't pick it beforehand, so I need to think carefully when I do my last pick, so... But yeah, I don't think he really has a chance in this fight. It's probably gonna take a while though. It will be so hard for him to kill my Duchess, because it gets defense buffs from the Braco and it gets his passive as well, so... But it's also not very easy for me to kill this team, so... Yeah, let's just go for the status again. I could go with the A2, but let's just go with the A3. Yeah, nice. These are both like strong affinity against Rotos, so I'm just gonna stack his A2 and not really try to kill them because they are gonna get the revives off. I just have to wait a bit till I can finish this fight. Definitely it does seem that there is many people doing live arena other than just the top like arena players. I'm seeing a lot of people that like aren't like platinum pushers. And probably many of the platinum pushers are not doing this content because the leaderboards aren't really like filled only with platinum players. So probably some people that don't like classic arena are doing this content. And probably it's because it's like new, so many people who usually don't do arena are doing this. It's definitely gonna be like insane grind because even now, after all of the hours that I have put into live arena, I'm at like 1.4k points, so basically we're not moving up a lot at all, and it's just gonna be a big like time gate. It's not something that you can really compensate by like just having high win rate. It's gonna take like months to get to 4k points. Nice. I had several losses, but I guess we're kind of recovering. I think 2 or 3 losses, maybe it was 3. And one of them was like unlucky loss. These chests though, I haven't gotten many of those chests, so actually it's very slow to grind that gear. I was kind of expecting that it's gonna be something like perception, that you're gonna get so much of it that you will definitely have good gear. But it will take insane amount of time to actually farm that set, so I'm not really sure about it. I think they should give more chests, but maybe like maybe it's like in classic arena that every week after the season ends, maybe they will also give us a chest or few chests. We will see. I think I only got like 2 or no, I got 3 chests in so far, yeah. But only 3 isn't like, it's not a lot. But yeah, I guess when we get to the higher levels, the chests will give you more accessories. So kind of like it is in classic arena. Many people don't know about this, like people think that there's like a platinum arena chest and then there is like the top 3 arena chest. But I think there's actually 3 different, maybe there's more, I think at least 3 different platinum chests. There is the basic one, then there is super platinum chest, which is top 20, and then there is ultra platinum chest, that is top 3. And you might think that this sounds like I'm making it up, but they have different amount of like artifacts that you get into them, and it does say like when you get it that it's like ultra platinum chest or like super platinum chest. So actually there is 3 different ones. But I guess so few people have gotten all of them that it's not very common knowledge in the game. But it's kind of funny, I do like that we have super and ultra chest as well. They should do it in this content as well. I want to get a super live arena chest. This Jannika pick is kind of interesting. I guess Necret isn't gonna be like insane choice against him. Not sure if I want to go with fuck, vähetään ukko. Yeah, I don't think I want to go with like Initve and Necret against this guy. I'm not really sure if Samson will have enough damage to kill his team, but we will give it a go. Okay, that was a mistake. Samson is definitely not gonna work against these Rotos, so... And I do have to ban the lockout. Should I just ban the Rotos? He's definitely gonna ban my Rotos, that's like guaranteed, so... I must ban the Yumeko. There's no way I can kill his team without without my cooldowns, and I don't think I can kill this team with I can't kill a Rotos with Samson. It's not easy. Not against like 2 revivers that he has, so Samson just isn't gonna be enough damage alone unless he has a very squishy team. We haven't got unlucky there. Should I just surrender this fight at like the start? Yeah, probably I should have tried to use Initve against him, even if the Jannika can easily kill it, like, through them. I should have just went with... Yeah, probably not even 3 revivers, just Initve, Necret, and 2 revivers and Rotos. I just don't think there's any way that Samson can kill a Rotos, so... Even if I can kill this Jannika, and maybe even some of the revivers, but I won't be able to do it fast enough against like Rotos, and I won't be able to kill Rotos, so... Can I even get a turn on Samson? I guess not. Yeah, it is what it is, like, if you do have Yumeko in your team, or like if you have lockout champion, then almost 100% of the players in this game are forced to like ban the lockout champion in every fight, or they can't do anything against you, so it is very nice to have it. The Jannika is very low HP here, so when the Samson gets a turn, I think he's gonna do... Oh my god, I got cheap again. Samson is gonna do double hit, but I'm not even sure if it can kill the Siphi. Maybe it can kill the Siphi, we will see. But the Duchess is definitely not gonna die, so... Yeah, Siphi and Jannika. No, not any of them. God damn it. I thought that surely I would kill this Jannika. Yeah, that fight was kind of lost in the champion selection. I could have maybe won it if I pick Initve and Necret instead, but I'm not really sure. Probably he will just kill the Initve through the ally protection and then keep sleeping him with Siphi, and it wouldn't get a single turn against him. At least today, many people haven't picked UDK against me, so that's pretty nice. Though, like, I guess the other, like, conflict is that I haven't really even gotten to use the Rotos, so... Maybe this team will be a squishy team where I can actually use Samson. Let's just go with the second reviver because we don't know his team yet, so... I'm not really sure what to do. Should I go with the Bloodgorged in this fight? Definitely not Samson or Braco who are weak affinity, but I could go with Initve or Bloodgorged. I'm kind of thinking about it, but yeah, let's just go with Initve and Nakarada. Not UDK. Okay, let's give Bloodgorged another go. I probably would have picked Initve, but let's give him another shot. Probably I'm gonna lose because of this pick. We will see. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna do anything against UDK, and yeah, I should have picked him. And I must ban the Yumeko because otherwise I can't do anything against this guy. So, and basically I will always have to kill the UDK first, so the kjpargeter passive will always proc against me. Yeah, it's impossible, team. It is what it is. It's kind of what I was complaining about yesterday, that I think lockout shouldn't exist in this game, and it kind of completely breaks the balance. But then, on the other hand, because the meta is what it is, many of the teams, like with Taras and others, you basically wouldn't be able to like kill them without lockout. So now it's kind of necessary because they like the game balance is so like power crept. But I do think that like the strong champions have like full lockout, or Yumeko has 3 turns, but I think it should be 1 turn lockout or 2 turns. Even 2 turns I think is too much. Like the lockout mechanic is way too good in this game. It shouldn't be the way it is. It has like no drawbacks. It's just insanely powerful skill that goes through everything, and yeah, you can't do anything against it. Or it should have been the like block cooldowns buff, like, or debuff. There shouldn't be any lockdown like it is. It should have just been the debuff like they introduced later on into this game. That one is totally balanced, but the lockdown by itself without any debuff in it is like insanely broken. But if they released a lot of champions that are able to fight against lockdown teams, then maybe yeah, but they haven't done that, so you can't fight against like lockdown teams. Not unless you have like Maritska and Taras, or like Kubidus and Venus or something like that. Or Rotos. Rotos is one of those few champions that is able to deal with it. And that's why you see so much like UDK and Harima and Ukko in the meta. But yeah, when I do eventually kill this UDK, that kjpargeter is gonna punish me for it, so I'm kind of putting myself in a bad position when I do eventually kill it. I guess if I... Yeah, okay, this is fine, yeah. Maybe if I can kill the UDK with Bloodgorged at least, then he wouldn't be able to like revive it again. I don't want to use the attack buff, because if I do, then he can hit the Bloodgorged, because both of my Dutches will have the whale, and he can pick whoever he wants to hit in the team. Oh, never mind, he actually lost it. That was my mistake. I should have used it, but probably I can still kill the UDK, maybe. It is kind of low HP. Yeah, but okay, if I don't kill the Bloodgorged, I mean, if I don't kill the UDK with Bloodgorged now, then I totally trolled this fight. But it is like half HP. Surely I can do it. Come on, let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that wasn't even close. Yeah, nice. Swift parry proc, I bet he wasn't expecting it. But I guess, yeah, that's is gonna die. No? But yeah, the Heproc is still gonna go after it. Yeah, this team is just impossible pick against me. I had to kill the UDK, there's no other choice, and not much I can do against this team. And if I had a lockdown, then it would be the same thing for him. Like, he couldn't fight me without banning the lockdown, and then I could use Necret, and then I could have won this fight easily. So could I have picked Mortu in that fight? Maybe. It would have been kind of gamble, but maybe Mortu would have worked. Yeah, I don't like this Baron pick because again, like, I'm not able to, like, I have to ban the Yumeko or I lose the fight. And Baron is gonna kill everything even through Necret, so there is no point to use Necret. But I'll use the tactic that I used before, that I'll go with 2 champions in Stone Skin and I can at least get a turn. Nice, there we see that UDK again. His team isn't that tanky, so I think if Initwe can get a turn, then... I mean, there's so many revives that surely Initwe will get a turn, right? Let's go with Initwe. At least Initwe has the AoE damage, so he can do a little bit damage even through UDK, so... Oh, he actually banned the Initwe. I guess it kind of makes sense, but... Rotos is way better champion, so I'm totally fine with him banning Initwe. Even if he has UDK in the team. I mean, it's gonna be a long fight, but I think I have a chance. He has Baron in Stone Skin. That I don't really... I understand. He loses so much damage. I don't think he can even kill my Duchess now, which he would easily kill if he was in lethal set. So... I think that build is very good for me in this matchup. My Duchess is so tanky that he shouldn't be able to kill it with that build. And if he doesn't proc Helm Smasher, then it shouldn't even be close. Yeah, let's save this well for a bit. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter either way. I'm gonna lose the buffs before he loses the Stone Skin, so... But yeah, this Candy is gonna have a hard time killing my 2 Duchesses. And the Baron isn't also in damage build, so... I think I should be fine. I do want to see the Baron nuke though, like, it's still gonna do a good amount of damage, but it's not gonna be like it would be if it was in lethal set, so... But yeah, it's kind of one of the issues that I was talking a lot before we got the public live arena, that many people just aren't gonna have nuke gear on many champions, or multiple good nukers in the first place. So maybe he has to use Stone Skin because he just doesn't have two champions with like two lethal sets for two different champions. So, and that's very like common issue. Like most players in this game are gonna have that issue, and maybe top players a bit less, but even they will have the same issue. So I basically have like, let's say 3 usable lethal sets, but like the second one isn't that good and the third one is even worse, but let's say 3 usable lethal sets. I have one really good one on Rotos, and then it's a big downgrade after that. That's why having like HP and defense scaling champions is so good, because you can utilize different sets on the teams. But there just isn't like good HP and defense champions. It's only like Taras and Harima, so. But then again, I won't be able to do this strategy in gold because I can't use 2 duchesses. And if they pick like one of them, then I'm basically gonna need like 4 revivers. Because I need to get, well, at least one more, because I need to get one more reviver in Stone Skin against teams like this. So I wonder which reviver I'm gonna build. But I need to build one more. I don't really think I have other good revivers. I don't have like Elva or whatever the orc reviver is called. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do a tanky build. Wait, I do actually have a second Python. I forgot about it. Maybe I will build the second Python. I don't recall where it is. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I will probably build the... I'll make 2 Pythons in Stone Skin set, I guess. Yeah, I have to do it. Yeah. That will be kind of weird to see that I have 2 of the same champions in the same build, but I think I'll have to do it. Python is a very good champion. He's not really like super meta, but he is still a very good champion. Especially considering that he was a fusion champion, so. And I did finish rank 2 with him. I might be actually, I don't know if anybody has ever won the arena reset with Python. I think I might have been the highest ranking player using Python, but when he was new there was definitely multiple other people using him other than just me. I remember multiple players from IPR were running Python as well. But now he's kind of off meta at this point. Ukko, UDK and Harima are way more popular than Python. You're basically not gonna see any Python in top 20, but you will see like some Python like in like mid or high plat. Another warlord team. Oh, okay, it's against this guy again. I guess I fought him a couple days ago. Should I go with Necret or second reviver? Let's just go with the second reviver and see his team first. yeah. Oh, I should have gone with the Python, I guess. The issue is he has Nakarada, but Bloodgorged could be pretty funny against this team. We're definitely gonna pick Initve, I guess there's no other choice, but I don't think... should I go with this? Yeah, let's gamble with this. Nakarada isn't gonna do anything. I probably should have picked the Python for the same strategy that I had in the last fight. That I have 2 Stone Skin champions in the team that can survive the Charge It or Baron, who will one-shot anything but Stone Skin champions. But actually I probably made a mistake. I should have just picked Python instead of Cardiel. Well, we will see, but I think so, yeah. If Cardiel can go before... Well, actually it's fine. He doesn't have Siphi, so surely my Cardiel will go before his Charge It. If he had Siphi in this team instead of Cardiel, then it would have been a mistake, but I think with this it's fine. Now, as long as my Cardiel gets a turn in the start of the fight, it's gonna be very annoying for his team. Though this, of course, Charge It does get his extra turns, so he can kind of circumvent like revive on death and kind of abuse my team being squishy. But Charge It hits so much, like so hard anyway, that basically anything is squishy against him. So I think I should be able to keep... No, the Rotos is protected by Nakarada. Never mind. Let's go with the A2, I mean the A3, and then I'll probably actually A2 on the Nakarada just to kill him. Actually, never mind. He will probably die to the ally attack, actually. Yeah. Good. Then I can use A2 on Rotos, and I might be good at that point. By the way, I did give him a shoutout a couple days ago, but let's do it again. I don't think he got many subscribers from that one, but he does do videos. He started doing videos like pretty much the same time as me, a little bit before. But he basically does the same content as I do as well. Like he does Platinum Arena pushes, and I guess he does live arena as well. I think that's he pretty much does the same content. He does shard pulls and arena content. That's pretty much it. Okay, I guess he got my team pretty hard there. Can we still get one revive? It's kind of looking hard. But yeah, his channel is just called Rednas Wade Shadow Legends, so basically the same one that he has in game. And basically the same content as I do. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be a bit close fight. Like, the Charge It is just very hard to deal with. The only way that you can really counter Charge It is with Harima. So there's a million different things that would be solved if I just happen to pull a Harima. Actually, I think now we can kill the Charge It, but even then I'm not sure. Does this Duchess have a revive left? Like, I'm not sure if we're still on the clear in this fight. It is kind of close, but we might still like we might still lose, yeah. Does he have the A3? I think so. Yeah, he has the A3. Doesn't look good. Nice, he got frostbitten. Well, okay, no way I'm gonna survive like so long that this Duchess gets his revive back, but I guess that was a good commercial for Frostbite, at least. But yeah, no way I'm surviving 2 more turns. He's probably gonna take like 3 or 4 turns in the time that my Duchess takes like 2 turns, so yeah, it didn't even get 1 turn. Yeah, it was pretty close. I think I probably picked the right team against him. It probably wouldn't have been better with Python actually. Unless I picked maybe if I didn't pick the Tanky Duchess without Stone Skin, and I just picked the Stone Skin Python and Stone Skin Duchess, maybe that would have been better, but only if I knew his team beforehand. So 35 games. I don't. Nah, I'm not gonna pay 35 games. I think we will do more fights tomorrow, but that's it for today. I think the Bloodgorged was okay, but I don't think I really even won any fights because of him, so it was kind of a meme pick that I was trying different things, but it just isn't as consistent as some of the other like solutions. Even the Initve, who kind of is like a meme pick, but he does like come through. Like if he just gets turns, he can definitely finish fights, even though his damage isn't insane. But I think I will use Supreme Elhain very soon, maybe tomorrow. The issue is that I still don't have masteries for her, and we have the fusion going on, and I'm very low games, so well, definitely not tomorrow, but maybe like early next week I might find time to get masteries on her. We just got the new event, so I can't really skip these and farm scrolls on her, so. But I think probably some of the fights, especially if we meet Harima, then maybe she will be useful. I think I will still probably not put my Initve set on her and put her in my 3rd best lethal gear, because I do like the Initve and I plan on using him a lot more, so. But anyway, that's it for today's video, and see you next time.